Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for the Virgo for the month of August 2019. Welcome Virgo, I hope you've had a good month. Let's see what's in store for you guys this coming August. Energy around the Hanged Man, so patience is required, waiting for that ultimate goal to be realised. But one of the most important aspects of the Hanged Man is patience. So we have to wait till everything's in proper alignment, Virgo, and you're very good at being patient. You rather slow-moving energy really compared to the other signs, and you're prepared to wait and learn patience. So it looks good. So whatever you're waiting for or working towards, it is coming through. It will bear fruit. But first we need to really learn patience. This is where you are right now. The Chariot. Success and victory are there, right there, waiting for you. Whatever it is you're working on, you're getting to where you want to go. You just have to align the polar opposite. So that could be emotional discipline, where you have to sort of really employ discipline with your focus on your weaknesses to get to where you want to go. And we all have things that we're not quite good at, but then practice makes it perfect. So just know that success is on its way, but it's just that emotional discipline that's really needed for this month, especially to get you where you want to be. It's a big card. It's a 7, so it's a don't give up card. Very much the sign of Cancer, so quite emotional as well, but that discipline is paramount this month. And you guys are never short on discipline. But yeah. Crossing this and the whole reading is the 8 of Coins, which is really that dream come true in terms of your work, where you're heading, what you want to achieve. Usually this is the card of maturity too, so it could be for people who've already had an established career that want to sort of branch out and do something next that they really love, but they realise, you've got to sort of employ discipline, structure, etc. to get there. But you are going to do really well, Virgo. And it's your coins card, so it's very earthed, it's very practical, down to earth, and it's going to work out really well. So keep going. Just that discipline is needed to get there, and then you have success. The background of this, Page of Cups. Nurturing, growing, emotional well-being, but really sort of starting to nurture that idea or whatever it is that you're working towards. And it's an emotional card, so it talks about really having that emotional connection to what it is you want to do next, what you're striving for. Page of Cups, you couldn't get a better card to really, it's like buying the seedlings and watering them, and then sort of gradually, growing them and growing them. And it's a wonderful feeling to watch things grow, especially when we put effort in, and that is beautiful for you. Page of Cups, very positive. Recent influences, the 3 of Cups. Out and about, social energy, enjoying yourself, Virgo. I know you're very hard-working souls, but yeah, you've got to remember to just get out and about, enjoy yourself. The 3s also can talk about 3 people in a situation, so there may be something about children coming through, but overall the energy is just sort of enjoying yourself to the point, and always remembering, making time for enjoyment, and just whatever that means to you. Everyone has their own bent on what they love doing or what brings them a great deal of pleasure and emotional well-being. Well, this 3 of Cups suggests, maybe too, don't forget to go out and socialise and mingle with people that you really sort of feel, talk with, or just connect with. It's a beautiful card. The lesson. 9 of Coins. Beautiful, hard-working energy once again. Very strong, independent female energy, basically, this one. But for you guys too, this applies as well. Just keep going. You're almost there, doing very well. Very grounded, this card. And it's like, have a look at the work that you've put in. It's really good. You're almost there. It's almost complete. Near future, 2nd week of August. 7 of Wands. So, look, yeah, 7s. 7 of Wands talks about being assertive, so don't just sit back and say nothing. You know, if you feel like then something needs to be said or you want to voice your opinion, you definitely, coming into the 2nd week of August, it's really important that you do that. It's standing your ground as well. Don't give in or give your power away. Just stand your ground and say what you feel in a given situation. But 7 of Wands is also very competitive energy. So if this is the workplace too, there's competition there, and it's stiff, and it's, yeah, it may be daunting, but you can do it. You've got everything here, Virgo, to sort of do that. But they're just, universe is asking you just to be more assertive about what you want, what you feel. Don't sit back and just go, oh, I can't say anything, because otherwise it'll just pass you by. What's happening that you're not realising? 3 of Swords, so the grief card. If there has been sorrow, 3 once again, so we've got 2 3s. There may be 3 people that is affected, or you've had this sorrowful grief card coming through. Hits us all every now and again, whoever it can be in great loss, especially with family members, things like that, where we all have something where we just, you know, it sits there and every now and again it rises to the surface. Don't forget, Virgo, to acknowledge it when it comes along. Swallow that bitter pill. There's nothing worse than avoiding grief, because you can't sort of move on from it, otherwise it just sits there like a brick. So if there has been grief and sadness, acknowledge it. You know, really feel the feelings. Don't avoid them, because it'll follow you until you do. And that can sort of exacerbate the situation. So always swallow the grief. Always make sure you sort of act your grief out. Just say to people, yeah, I'm not feeling so good today. You know, it hits us. It hits us out of nowhere. Let's see how others see you. 10 of Coins, doing extremely well, financially stable. Everything in the realm of your practical day-to-day life, financial stability is great. And everybody I know looks at Virgos and almost sort of with envy, because they always seem to have everything sorted. But that's who they are. But yes, like everyone else, they do sort of get conflicted as well with grief and sadness. And, you know, don't work too much because you're doing really well. Remember to go out and just know that financially you're in a good position. And this can be also with this grief card, if there has been some recent loss, Virgo, this is about sort of a gift coming through, like a legacy. Whatever the loss is, there's always a legacy of that loss, the person that you've lost. There's always, usually there is sort of, there can be a monetary gift here, a handing down of wealth. It's a nice card, and it suits you. What you're feeling positive about in August. The Tower. So yeah, something's gone out of your life that's no longer sustainable. You just need to learn to let it go. It does create quite a bit of sadness, and it's hard to let go. It's hard to sort of, it's crumbled anyway, so it's not really going to, it needs to go basically. It can be divorce, it can be separation, it can be loss, big loss of a loved one. But there, you know, there's always something, there's always a gift in any kind of loss. So let the Tower fall, Virgo, because once that falls and you acknowledge it's fallen, you can bring in something new. The final outcome for August, for Virgo, sorry. Strength. Yeah, new beginnings. Accept the challenge. Move forward. Strength is Leo. It's a Leo card too, and we're in this season of Leo now, so it's about, yeah, grabbing that new challenge and just running with it. And knowing too that, you know, there'll be ups, there'll be downs, there always is, but you have to have that strength to keep going through, and we all do. We all need to move forward. So yes, we lose with the Tower, but then we gain strength. It's very much a father, masculine card as well. Practical, just dealing with things as they come. Just going to pop a explanatory card on the Three of Swords, so what's happening that you're not realizing, down here, and on the Tower. So underneath the surface of the Three of Swords, which is the grief card, we have the Hermit, which is your card, Virgo. It's the card for Virgo. So taking time out, just, you know, sort of having some alone time just to sort of process. Wisdom always comes with the Hermit. He is wise because he's been through lots of different experiences, so loss can be earth-shattering, but then again there's wisdom in loss, that it's not a complete loss. There's always something, a gift in the loss. And the Hermit is the wise man that sits on the mountain that everyone used to go up to and consult about. He was like the sage, he was like the wizard, I suppose, the wise man. So there you go, Virgo, it's lovely for you. So just be patient, be still, and just go through things. Take a step back. It's not a time to be, you're still in life, but you're more of an observer of other people as well. What's going on, how other people are dealing with things. Underneath the Tower we have the Queen of Wands. So very much like the Seven of Wands there, it's very much a forward moving card. She's a very honest woman. She's been through a lot, but she's learnt to speak her mind and say what she thinks. This could be a woman in your life that is a Leo or a fire sign, and they're very much moving forward people. But the main aspect of the Queen of Wands is that she's been through a lot, but she knows about life and she knows what we have to move forward. So if that's a person in your life, this particular female here, and she's a fire sign, she's a positive person. And especially with the loss with this Tower, or the, you know, letting things go, you come in quite strong as the Queen of Wands. It's like the Seven of Wands here being assertive, and then she's extremely assertive, this woman, but it's because she has experienced loss and pain and everything, and she knows that, you know, we just have to embrace it. So that's beautiful. Virgo, let's just have a look now quickly at your Buddha reading card, advice card, guidance card for August. Happiness. The very purpose of our life is to seek happiness. Happiness can only be experienced when the mind is quiet and the heart is open to making pure connections with your own true self, other people and the world around you. This kind of happiness is only attainable by your sincere values of serving, giving, sharing and creating for man's higher evolution. So beautiful card to end up with. And it's happiness, and that's what we all strive for. And even with loss, sooner or later we do come to get that bit of glimpse of happiness every now and again. Memory of, you know, what we're here for, just to do our best and to move through situations like you guys, Virgos, always do. You're very stoic. I hope you have a wonderful August, and it's your birthday time coming up in second half of August, September. So until then, thank you so much for listening, Virgo.